France has entered an era of political deadlock after the parliamentary elections have resulted in a hung house. The results probably must have come as a surprise for many people. Till yesterday, most newspaper headlines were all about a takeover by Marine Le Pen's far-right party, the National Rally. Most people said that they would win the polls and get the post of the Prime Minister, especially after Le Pen's party had done exceptionally well in the European Parliament elections, which is in the first place the reason why Macron called for snap polls, and also because the party finished first in the first round of polls, which was held on June 30th. However, in yesterday's final round, the far right finished third. It is likely to win only around 140 seats in the 577-member parliament. In second position is President Macron's centrist coalition with around 150 to 160 seats. The surprising leader in the elections is the far left coalition, the New Popular Front, which is winning around 180 to 190 seats. For keen observers of French politics, however, the results are not really surprising. The French have always voted tactically to keep the far right out, especially in their presidential polls and parliamentary polls. And that is exactly what happened yesterday. After the strong performance by the far right in the first round, the leftist and centrist rivals, despite their antipathy towards each other, they came together to have an understanding. So, wherever the left parties came third, they withdrew in favor of second place Macron's party, and wherever Macron's party was third, they stood down and voted for second placed leftist candidates. So, in the end, the far right was defeated by an unofficial center-left coalition. But this does not really mean that there will be a smooth governance. There is going to be a smooth governance in France in the days to come. The results have thrown up a messy hung parliament. Macron and far-right leader Jean-Luc Mélenchon, despite managing to keep Le Pen out, they are bitter rivals. In fact, some observers of French politics say that Macron hates Mélenchon more than he hates Le Pen. So it remains to be seen whether Macron will invite a leftist to be his prime minister. There are major policy differences between the two. The leftist coalition, for example, it has promised to raise minimum wages across France and to bring down pension age, which was raised by Macron up to 64, put a price cap on basic goods, and also allow more liberal immigration policies. This ambitious agenda will be funded by reinstating the wealth tax, which was abolished by Macron, and also by imposing a windfall tax on corporations. Mélenchon is also openly pro-Palestine and has been vehemently critical of Israel. With no party winning a majority, and because of the fundamental differences between the three major coalitions, France seems to be entering an era of political chaos and gridlock. Perhaps Macron will try to set up a broad coalition which will also include some of the center-right groups, but it might be a long shot. Otherwise, Macron might opt for a caretaker government run by technocrats just to keep the administration and governance going, especially as the Paris Olympics is all about to start. And he might call for fresh parliamentary elections, but he'll have to wait for a year to do that, as French laws mandate a gap of an year between two parliamentary polls. Anyhow, France seems to be stepping into a period of political chaos and uncertainty. While the National Rally and Marine Le Pen appear to have lost this round, they remain really strong. They have nearly doubled their tally and their supporters are not going anywhere. In a way, the results have given a major boost to Le Pen's presidential ambitions, and she will contest again in the 2027 presidential elections.